Welcome back. Today we're doing some voting on the Stormy Awards. Let's get started. Alright, so this is the Stormy Awards voting page. If you haven't gone there already, it's at endoschool.com. And you can see there is a list here of how many are there? I don't even know. Let's check. 109 categories ranging from builds to YouTubers to builds, I think. And YouTubers. And of course, the Builder of the Year. But we're going to start at the top here, and we're just going to go through some of these, and then I'm going to vote and not show you who I voted for, of course, because that would not be cool. And let's go ahead and start off by clicking on the 1/4 one scale. So we're going to start off small. Get it? Small, because they're 1/4 of one. Never mind. Never mind. We're just going to go ahead and look at these really quick. And we've got some cool builds. So these are like detailed ships that are... Okay, well, that's not a ship. That's like a Kursk Memorial. But most of these are ships that are remote control. They're smaller than the actual size. We've got some tankers here. And some other cool things here. I don't know which one I'm going to vote for. They're all pretty cool. Geez. Okay, I'm going to take a moment and think about it. And then I'm going to blur out the screen and vote. So once you pick your nomination, you have to scroll down and there's a little blue vote button. And you just click that. Boop. And you wait. I think you just wait. Yep, you wait. And then it'll say nothing, because I didn't put anything for it to say. But you voted on it. So if you try to reload this page... Wait, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is it... What? You're not supposed to be able to vote more than once. Alright, so I already voted, but apparently it still lets you see the page. I need to change this so that it shows that you voted. So if you try to vote again, let's just try to vote for this one right here. If we vote for it, then it will tell us that we already voted up here. But I have to change that so you know. So when you click on the page, it shows you voted already. You don't have to worry about it. So that's something I have to change. I'll work on that today after I do this video, and then you will know which ones you voted on. Okay, let's close this off. Let's go to the next one. Aerial-based cargo crane. So let's talk about how I did these categories. It was a lot of guesswork on what would fit together. So Mr. Jersey did a lot of challenges, and that kind of created a lot of vehicles that were in the same category. So whenever possible, I try to make a category and then allow you to vote on those items. These are really cool. Look at these. Huh. This is a Lorg's creation. Do we want to vote for Lorg's? Ooh, of course we do. Do we want to vote for this one? Yeah, Extreme Realism. That one's cool too. And this one's kind of like a spaceship, which is kind of cool. Wow. Jeez Louise. These are good. All right, I'm going to blank out the screen and think about one. Okay, I voted for one. Let's close this off. Let's go to the next one. Number 3, airship. Okay, so airships were really popular this year. So there are some crazy airships. I actually played with this one, so I know what that one is. I think I might have played with this one too over here. Can you see my mouse? Yeah, you can see my mouse. So, yeah, that's kind of a cool one. Yeah, I kind of wish this was like native, you know, that you could actually have balloons in the game. But these folks are using wheels and pivots to make these things fly. So very cool. I invite you to go and check each of these out and see which you want to vote for. But for me, I'm going to blank out my screen and vote. All right, now what are we up to? We're up to the float planes. Oh, the float planes. These are the float planes. Very cool float planes. We've got some World War II float planes in here. We've got these super cool ones. I think this is Bailey's, maybe? I don't know. Maybe? Probably. Based on the look, we've got this cool one and this red one. Oh, that's nice. And this mica one. That's cool too. So yeah, so you probably, if you want to like judge these, you probably should download a couple of these and try them. Again, you have all month to vote on these. But yeah, so I'm going to close off my screen and vote for one. All right, next up, number 5, military helicopter. Let's check it out here. So military helicopters. So I tried to make categories that were kind of able to cover quite a bit of entries in one shot. I actually deleted quite a bit of categories and combined them. And so I kind of did aircraft, military, aircraft, non-military, you know, helicopter. And so that's kind of how these are broken up. So hopefully this works out. If you have suggestions for next year, let me know, because that would be great, because there are so many categories. But anyways, this is the military helicopter. And we've got some cool builds. That one's kind of a cool looking one. Ooh, look at this one. Dolphin's kind of nice looking. This one just has a cool screenshot with the mountain. And it's also a cool helicopter. And we got the MIs. Nice. Little Chinook there. Hueys, Cobras. What else do we have? Viper. That's cool looking. And Sirkarshki. I can never say that, Sirkarshki. But that's one right there too. Alright, so I'm going to blank out my screen to vote. By the way, when you hit vote, remember to wait. So I'm going to wait for it to vote. It's going to take some time. And then it will, clear out. And that means we voted. Make sure you let that vote go all the way through or it won't record it. Okay, next up. Jet. Military jet. Oh, military jets. Let's see what we have here. We've got some cool ones. Oh, we've got one by Lorgs, of course. We've got this MiG-29, which looks really nice. We've got some trainer jets, it looks like. Some stealth fighters. Oh, another stealth fighter thingamabob. Some Sues. Some futuristic looking thing here. That's cool. Another futuristic looking thing. Got people popping up on my screen. Lazy pants. And we've got, what is that? Warthog. Yeah, it's cool. We've got this old Corsair. That looks cool too. Wow, there's some nice builds this year. Like the amount of planes is just amazing. There's another looking like it says IL-28T. It kind of looks like a Warthog, doesn't it? Look at the F-16. Yeah, very cool. Oh, looks like a trainer. Nice. Which one to vote for? I don't know. Isn't there a Tomcat in here? I thought there was a couple Tomcats. No Tomcats? Tom? Oh, there's a Tomcat right there. Okay, so only one Tomcat. I for sure thought there was more Tomcats being created, but I guess not. All right, let me vote. All right, next up, what do we got? We've got prop planes. So this year I wanted to separate World War II builds from modern, mostly modern, semi-modern. So I kind of put this category, military prop planes, because they're not jets, and they're not exactly cargo planes, and they're not from the World War II, or some of them were before World War II, or trainer aircraft, or private aircraft, or whatever. And so I kind of put them, I guess they're military, not private, but I kind of put them in this category. I think this was like, oh, I gotta divide that one. But I think this is kind of a category that has a very tight group of planes. We've got Geronimo here, it looks like. This cool little consolidated trainer aircraft. Yeah, so okay, I'm going to go ahead and vote. And here we go. All right, next up, a VTOL. And again, I've separated VTOL from military, non-military, and I think SAR. So let's see what we have. We've got some Harriers, some jets, looking good here. Atlas, another little, what is this little thing? Yak 38. Cool. All right, so I don't know what to vote for. So, is that kind of like a, I feel like that's almost like a World War II, a Dornier Do-31. I wonder what year that was from. Probably not a World War II aircraft, but still cool. All right, let me vote. Next up, what do we have? Number 9, military World War II jet aircraft. Ooh, look what we have here. Not that many builds, but some cool builds. We got the Ho and the Ho, 329, 229. I didn't know about a 329. That's kind of cool looking. We got the M262, the ME262 here, Aero Comet P59, and looks like a Japanese version of the what you call it, ME263 kind of. So there we go. So which one should I vote for? I don't know. Blacking out my screen. All right. Next up, we have aircraft non-military helicopter. All right, let's do that. Okay, and it's worth noting, by the way, as you see me voting, if you see that something is missing from a category, there's a great build out there that did not get in, but it was uploaded before October 1st, let me know on the Reddit or on the Discord, and we can add it, because there's a whole month of voting, and there's still a chance that if there's a great build out there that's missing, we can add it and get it voted on. All right, so non-military helicopter. And that just kind of was, if it has a prop on the top, it was a helicopter in my opinion. So we've got this little scrapper thing here. And we've got some other cool builds. Black Fox, the new Murtaugh Airways Chinook kind of thing here. So all very cool. I'm going to go ahead, black out screen, and vote. All right, where are we at now? We're at number 11. So we're going to do 20 today and 20 tomorrow. So we're going to do number 11, which is non-military multi-prop. Again, had to, whoa, non-military multi-prop is not showing up. That's not good. Let me fix that. All right, so I hit refresh and it seems to have fixed it. I guess maybe it just didn't load. That was odd. But here we have the non-military multi-prop. We have some cool looking planes here for sure. Wow, this is going to be hard to pick. Yeah, very cool. Look at that one. TWA, cool one. This one, ooh. Wow, this one's nice too. Wow, nice. Looks like a couple of skies. Well, okay. Well, let me black out the screen and vote for one. Okay, just as a test, I did add thank you for voting. Let's see what happens when you hit refresh. Does it still show it? Still does. It's not supposed to. But I don't think I can vote for any. So if I vote for, let's see, let's just vote for a random one here. Say I already voted, right? Yeah, I already voted. I don't know why it does that. Very odd. All right, next up, what do we have? Non-military multi-prop, non-military jet. Okay, non-military jet. Got some cool ones. I wish this one had a picture of the plane. But we don't. But we have a lot of airliners here. That one's cool. Looks like a whale. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, this one. Kind of cool looking. And, you know, if you really want to make a decision, you should probably download these and play with them to see how well they function, and not just how they look. So, very cool. Let me vote for one. All right, next up, we did non-military multi-prop, non-military jet. Number 13, non-military single-engine plane. Okay, now it's not loading. Let's refresh. Still not loading. I'm going to hit refresh again. Ooh, what is wrong with this? Okay, I'm going to check this. All right, there's some odd things happening. I just keep saving these. I don't know if like something happened and I didn't save it and then it got confused, but there's some problems with the software not rendering out the builds. So if there is a problem, please let me know in the comments below if you had a problem where you know you didn't vote for something and it didn't show up on the planes. But we're going to go through these every day, so hopefully we work out all the bugs. Let's see, non-military single-engine planes. We've got some cool ones here. Non-military, yeah, okay, very cool. I like this one. Let's see, I like this one too. And this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. I like a lot of these. These are tough. All right, let me blank it out, and I will pick one. All right, we voted, so let's get to the next one. Non-military single-engine plane. Number 14, non-military VTOL. Non-military VTOL, it loaded, thank goodness. We're going to check these out here. This is also in the Sky Crane category, I think. So that's kind of cool. Let's see here. I don't know. There's a lot of good builds. All right, so let me go ahead and black out the screen. All right, next up, number 15, seaplane. We had a lot of good seaplane entries, I believe. Yeah, we did. Look at this crazy thing. And then we have some beautiful little seaplanes here. I think this one was just released the other day. Nice one here. Really nice seaplanes. Okay, well, let's black out the screen. All right, number 16. Number 16 is going to be the transport cargo plane. And this includes all eras. We have some World War II, which were from the Frantic Challenge, I believe. A lot of people built those. We have all of these cool, like, I don't know, modern military planes. Got an old one here. Let's see. FedEx. Ooh. We've got these smaller little cargo planes, which are nice. These little Cessnas. Very cool. We got kind of like these cool modern looking jet things. And we got this crazy looking one, which it says Steam, which is interesting. So which one will I pick? I don't know. Let's black out the screen. Next up is number 17, World War II plane. Oh no, World War I plane. Okay. So in the World War I category, it kind of had the World War I planes, but there is a category for just World War I builds that are like, I think, tanks and ships and everything, because it was too hard to separate them, so they're in one category. But for the World War I planes, we have them kind of separated out, and they are pretty cool. Looks like Thales has a lot of builds in here, but we've got some other ones that I don't know the builders, but they are really nice looking too. So a lot of good builds in here, and who knows which one. Huh, that's a nice one, Hadley Page. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and black out my screen, and we're done voting for that one. Okay, next up, number 18, which is World War II military bomber. Oh, you know I love the World War II bombers, And we have some great ones here. We have some Lancasters. We have a Martin B. We have the SM81, because I can't say Marchetti, so I'll just avoid it. We have the ME264. We have some ME410s. B529. Is this a bomber? Or is this kind of a dive bomber? Or is this a fighter plane? I'm not sure. Let me know. That might need to be moved. But it's here right now. We have the B5N2. We have the Mitsubishi G3M. I'm not sure what that is. An NC223. We have a P10. Another Marchetti. A Dauntless dive bomber. A Lancaster. Oh, lovely SBD. Some more. What do you call it? Sterling MK1. Tupolev TB. More Tupolevs. A lot of TBs here, boy. We've got B-34s. Got this nice looking little green plane here. Douglas Boston 3. We've got, of course, B-17s. And B-24. B-29. A lot of planes here. Fiat. And Grumman TBF. Nice. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to vote for on this one. Give me some time to think about it, and I will vote. All right, so we're done voting for the military bomber. Now we have the aircraft World War II twin engine. So we've got a nice little category of those. We've got Mosquitoes and Heinkels and BF-110s. And what is that? A Martin B-10? Nice. B-10 bomber. Is that in the wrong category? I feel like this is in two places. And there's a Miship 410. I think I have these in two places. I'll have to go look at those later and see if one should be removed or moved from the other. Let me know in the comments below where you think the B-10 should be and the Messerschmitt in the twin engine or the bomber category. Of course, we have a Lightning here and a Duck. All right, let me black out the screen. I'll be back. All right, next up, we have number 20, which is World War II single engine. Hopefully I didn't mess this up. All right, so now we have the World War II single engine aircraft. We got some cool ones in here. Got these like TBFs, Texans, I guess, not TBFs, Texans. Got some little Spitfires and let's see, a P-51, a Volt, also 2 Kingfisher. This should be in the float plane. I should check that to make sure it is in the float plane. Actually, let's do that. Yeah, there it is, the Volt. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and probably remove this one from this category, even though it is a single engine plane. Kind of wanted to have the float planes together with the float planes, I think, unless I see some more float planes in here. Oh, I do. So they are in more than one category, which I think is fine because they are World War II. They are single engine. So I will shut up and leave them here. We've got this lovely P-47, lovely Hurricane, lovely 110. Look at these 110s. I mean, not 110s, 109s. Look at these 109s. These are lovely. Wow. And then look at these. Oh, wow. These are beautiful too. This is so tough. I like all of these planes. Holy moly. Let's black it out and then I'll try to figure out who to vote for. All right. So that is 20 builds that we voted on for today. That's up to here. I'm going to go ahead and copy this because what I'm going to do is copy these links into the description below. And they should be pretty good. I'm a little fuzzy on where some of those World War II bombers should be. I'm going to go check those out. So you might see them missing or in a different category. Not missing, but in a different category. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this into the description. You should go ahead and vote with me today. Vote from 1 to 20. Just, take your time. Pick the ones you like. Maybe download a few of them if you really want to check them out. And then vote for them. And then tomorrow, we'll do another 20. And we should be able to finish this list before the weapons DLC comes out. So I guess that is it for today. If you haven't done so already, hit the bell so it goes ding dong, which is not really ding dong. It's kind of like an up and down thing here because it's a web page. And I will see you next time.